Live from the lab with Wild Child DNA, right here on 66 Raw Radio.
So yeah, so you enlightened me a little bit about like what's going on, because I did see that Selena Gomez had made some comments trying to defend Taylor Swift, and then the Black Lives Matter got into it. So I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Selena Gomez, but I can see a rider for Taylor. I mean, they both pop stars, so I can see them going together. But did you listen to The Life of Pablo?
Yes.
His album? All right, so you know when Kanye had that one line, how me and Taylor might still have sex,
right?
That bitch famous. So do you remember what that big fiasco was all about?
What do you mean? Hold on.
So when he said that line,
right?
What was that line again? I just said it, I forgot. Me and Taylor might still have sex.
Right.
What did he say? Me and Taylor might still have sex. I made that bitch famous.
Right.
So when he said that, she went off on the Grammy. She made a speech talking about people are always going to try to take away your own fame and your own credibility, but don't let them do that, and la la la.
Blah, blah, blah.
And Kanye said that, yo, I had that conversation with you. You said that I was cool to make this song. Like, you gave me the approval. And she was like, at the time, she was saying, I didn't know nothing about this. And that's what her people were saying. That there was no phone call. There was none of that. And that happened in February when this album came out. So it was a while ago. And out of nowhere, Kim Kardashian just randomly decided to put the video out because they actually had a video of them having a conversation on the phone.
With her?
With Taylor, yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's what I was
That's what you were
at.
listening to, yeah. Kanye and Taylor were actually having the conversation.
Because I know he said something about, like, the area code and something about Nashville or whatever.
Yeah, that was irrelevant.
Yeah.
But here go the thing, though. So Kanye told her the line, we still may have sex. And it was like, is that cool? And she said it was pretty much cool. Like, she's giving them the blessings here and there for that because we're friends and I actually understand what you're coming from off of that. But the twist is, a lot of people don't recognize this because a lot of people are bashing Taylor for this. He never said the line to her, I made that bitch famous. And if you actually think back, that's kind of what Taylor was mad about, because Taylor was saying how there's people out there that's going to try to take away your credit and your fame, make it seem like they did it for you.
For you, right.
When you were actually doing it for yourself.
So it wasn't the sex part, it was the I made that bitch famous.
But at the time, it was as if that whole song, she had no idea. Like, she had no idea about it at all. So it is kind of interesting. It's like, what do you think about that?
I mean, Kanye, I don't know. I used to be a really big Kanye fan, and ever since he got with Kim, I feel like I don't fuck with him no more. He's just
Kim Ye.
Yeah, like it's too much drama. I mean, I do feel Taylor on one end because there are people that are definitely gonna try to take credit for your shine and what you're doing. But it's water under the bridge. Like, I mean, I thought that they were cool. Everything was copacetic between them. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have I gave him any blessing talking about fucking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there, like, he shouldn't have even said. I mean, I don't know. I damn sure wouldn't want my husband saying no shit like that, you know? So I look at Kim like, why did you even allow that shit to go down? One. Two, with Taylor, it's like, why did you even give him a blessing to even say anything like that about you, you know, let alone I made that bitch famous. I think I would have been more mad about the sex thing than it made the bitch famous. I mean, because I know that you didn't make me famous. I mean, you're not the one out there buying my records and selling out, you know, my concerts.
That was the thing. A lot of people, like in the urban community, the hip hop community, didn't know who Taylor Swift was at the time because that's not the shit that we listen to.
Right.
But at the same time, Taylor won an award for a reason because she was known. I mean, she had sold like millions of records before that. So you really can't say she made him famous, but I guess in the hood, you made her famous.
Right.
That's what he meant. But at the same time, it's like, it's really interesting because she did say whatever makes the song better, go with that. Whatever makes the line hotter. So that's why people are saying, I don't know if I could ride with Taylor because she seemed like a bold-faced liar. Because she kind of did give him the green light to say, yo, whatever makes the song
yeah,
hotter,
definitely, yeah.
So,
I mean, you pretty much gave him the wherewithal to do what he wanted to do. So
what did you expect? I mean, he's a rapper. He's gonna say some shit that's gonna make people.
And he's fucking Kanye.
Right.
Like, come on, he don't have it all.
So what do you feel about that? Because I feel like you really can't blame Taylor because you don't know like the community like that. You don't know like that like I guess the word bitch. I don't really be saying the word bitch as far as like my female friends, but there are females that do say that. And they mean the best intentions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's ass backwards too. Like,
to me,
I don't understand. I'm not gonna be talking to my girlfriends like, yes, bitch. I think that shit is
and
the
that's
worst.
how Kanye was doing it as, and that's what the people are saying. Taylor should know what that means. You know, he not calling her a bitch because she a bitch. That's just her homegirl or whatever. It's like, but she still didn't know. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, she shouldn't have gave him her blessing because I think that kind of opened the door for now all of this controversy and drama. That could have not happened if you just said, nah, don't say my name.
Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. We could be cool, but just leave it alone.
So
it's just music, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's just music.
I mean, it is, but clearly they're getting emotional about it. Yeah. So Snapchatting and see,
I feel like
staying my ass off Snapchat.
I feel like that shows you like where the miscommunication is too, because like, all right, you can make the argument. We did have the conversation. You knew what I was going to say prior, but at the same time, you didn't tell me with a whole song.
Right.
At least it's not been recorded.
I mean,
there's more to it.
But he's an artist. Is he really gonna unveil his whole,
I guess,
masterpiece?
But at the same time, it's
I mean, you get a little bit of taste, you get a hint, but not gonna tell you all what I'm gonna do until a song comes out and pat out on that ass.
All right, but this is what I
think about it. Gave a warning. It was like
it was like a disclaimer.
Yeah. All right, but check this out.
Be warned, something's coming up.
Ant the cameraman. Let's say Ant is hosting a show tomorrow, right? At a party. They say he's gonna shout me out for whatever reason. Yeah, Marcus out here, we get girls, la la la. Okay, cool. They tell me that. All right, yeah, go with it. I approve. But when I go listen to the show, yeah, Marcus, shout out to my man Marcus, he get girls. Too bad he got herpes though. You clearly didn't tell me you were gonna say that part. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, I heard the first part, but it's like, you didn't tell me you were gonna say that second part, and then you said, yeah, but you said I could shout you out. Yeah, shout me out. But you ain't said the whole thing.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel about this. Like, it's just a lack of miscommunication, a lack of communication right there, because if that's what it is,
was it on purpose or was it a mistake though?
What would you say?
Was it on purpose or was it a mistake? Like, did he not tell her everything because he wanted her to approve it, or did it's just he did?
Did he have like other intentions?
So and if you didn't hear him and asked if it was on purpose or not. I honestly don't think Kanye had any ill will towards it. I really think it was just a song, and then it goes back to just the word bitches being like a word of endearment. I think that's what it was. So I don't know, it go both ways though, but like I really can't point the blame at anybody, because I kind of see where Kanye's coming from, but at the same time it's like there was definitely miscommunication. You didn't tell me the whole thing, so I could see why Taylor would get mad. But to make it seem like you had no conversation at all, like no, that kind of makes it like a no-face lie at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's not cool to act like you're the victim and you have no knowledge of this, but clearly you guys discussed it, you talked about it, you did give him your blessing. You didn't know what you were blessing though. That's kind of her fault. Gotta find out all the info, or as much as possible. Mm-hmm.
Has that ever happened to you?
What?
Where, like somebody said they were going to do a certain thing and then
all the time. Like, yeah. I mean, just always happens. Like somebody will say that. Nobody really ever gives you the whole gist of everything. It's like they'll tell you 90% of the story or what they're gonna do, and then bam, like it's like dating. You know what I'm saying? You meet somebody. Yeah, exactly. You meet somebody, you meet their representative, and then 6 months later, bam, this is who the fuck I really am.
And the profile say he's 6 foot.
You like, hold up.
He light skin, he got green eyes, he got athletic build. You find out he's a psycho serial killer. He got 5 baby mothers.
How did I make your bed? Like that movie.
What movie was that? I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, with Sanaa Lathan and I can't remember that. Michael Ealy.
Yeah, Michael Ealy, the one that just came out. You know what I'm talking about? Good looking dude, but he's like a stalker, low key.
The Perfect Stranger.
Perfect Stranger.
Perfect fucking serial killer.
That's the name of the movie?
No, but I think it's something like
that.
Either that's one of the movies that was similar to it, or that's the movie.
Sorry, I'm not a movie buff, people.
That's what I forgot.
So late, but yeah, I mean, it's like that. It's hot in your bed. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Did you hear?
Relax yourself, girl. Peace up, clear. Relax yourself, girl. Peace up, clear. Relax yourself, girl. Peace up.